Court is back in session. Next case is called number 326636. Case is style of State of Texas versus Jared Leonard Dahl. Mr. Dahl, is that your full name?
Yes, sir, it is.
Mr. Dahl, would you please raise your right hand? Mr. Dahl, did you swear or affirm to tell the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Mr. Dahl, you may put your hand down. How are
Yes,
you,
sir.
Mr. Dahl?
I'm signing this up, sir.
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Mr. Dahl, you're here represented by your attorney, Attorney Todd LeBlanc. Attorney LeBlanc, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, Judge.
Mr. LeBlanc, do you waive a record in Mr. Dahl's case?
We do, Your Honor.
Mr. Dahl, I have before me a motion to revoke your probation. This motion alleges that you, Jared Leonard Dahl, was tried on September 1st of 2020 for the Class B misdemeanor offense of driving while intoxicated. And you were found guilty and punishment was assessed for a term of 90 days confinement in Jefferson County Jail, a fine of $750. The confinement was probated for a period of 1 year. And okay. The confinement was probated for 1 year. And the state has filed a motion to revoke your probation. In this motion, there are 3 allegations. State, are you abandoning allegations 2 and 3?
Yes, Your Honor, we are.
Okay. Mr. Dahl, the state is abandoning allegations 2 and 3. And what that basically means is they will only be proceeding on allegation number 1. And allegation number 1 states that you, Jared Leonard Dahl, failed to report to the Jefferson County Probation Office as ordered by the court for the months of February, March, April, May, and June of 2021 as directed in violation of condition 4 of your probation order. Is that true or not true?
True, Your Honor.
Now, Mr. Dahl, are you pleading true to allegation number 1 freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir, Your Honor, I am.
And are you pleading true because it is true?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Mr. Dahl, I also have before me a document that is titled misdemeanor plea admonishment. And it is also labeled as State's Exhibit number 1. On page 2 of this document, there are a set of initials, JD, that are on a line next to a box that's checked MTRP, which means motion to revoke probation, true to allegation number 1. Mr. Dahl, did you place your initials on this document?
Yes, sir, I did, Your Honor.
On page 3 of this same document, Mr. Dahl, there is a signature above the line that is titled defendant. Mr. Dahl, did you also sign this document?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
And Mr. Dahl, I have another document here that is titled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal. At the bottom of this document, above the line that is titled defendant, there's also a signature. Mr. Dahl, did you also sign this document?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
At the top of this same document, Mr. Dahl, there are 2 boxes that are checked. The first box that's checked states that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
The second box that's checked states that you're waiving your right to an appeal, which means you're giving up your right to an appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Mr. Dahl, are you a citizen of the United States?
Yes, sir, Your Honor, I am.
Now, Mr. Dahl, before you signed and initialed all of these documents that I've just mentioned to you, did your attorney go over these documents with you?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
And did you read and understand everything in these documents?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
And is everything in these documents true and correct to the
Yes,
best?
sir,
of
Your
your
Honor.
knowledge? State, I have before me State's Exhibit number 1. State, you like to offer States 1?
Yes, Your Honor. State offer states 1.
We have no objection, Your Honor.
Okay, no objection. State's Exhibit number 1 will be admitted. Mr. LeBlanc, you've advised and counseled Mr. Doyle. Is there any evidence that he is currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
None that I'm aware of, Your Honor.
Mr. Doyle, your attorney, Mr. LeBlanc, has advised and counseled you. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, sir, Your Honor, I am.
Has he provided full, effective, and competent legal representation?
Yes, sir, Your Honor, he has.
Mr. Doyle, I will accept your plea of true to allegation number 1. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your plea and waivers were freely and voluntarily given. And I will also find that there is sufficient evidence to revoke your probation, and your probation is hereby revoked. State, do we have a plea bargain agreement?
We do, Your Honor.
And what is that agreement?
Your Honor, in exchange for defendant's plea of true to allegation number 1, the state is recommending that the court revoke defendant's community supervision, reform the original judgment, and order that defendant be confined for 60 days in Jefferson County Jail. The state is also asking that the court, that the court give defendant credit for 60 days previously spent in jail, making this a time-served plea agreement, Your Honor. As for the court costs, the state is asking that the court use the time served to both tax and retired court costs.
Okay, Mr. Dahl, the state is offering that you serve 60 days in Jefferson County Jail. However, you would not have to serve any more time in the Jefferson County Jail for this case because you've already served 60 days in Jefferson County Jail. Therefore, you'll be given credit for time served. The court cost in this case, Mr. Dahl, is $57, but you will not have to pay the $57 court cost because the time that you spent in jail has already paid it off. Therefore, the court cost will be taxed and retired. Mr. Dahl, do you understand the state's offer?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
And do you think that the state's offer in your case is fair and just?
Yes, sir, Your Honor, I do.
And do you accept the state's offer?
Yes, sir, Your Honor, I do.
Okay, Mr. Dahl, I'll follow the plea bargain agreement that you have entered into with the state. Mr. Dahl, this will conclude your case. Now, if you do not have anything else holding you in jail, you should be getting out today. Please follow the bailiff and you have a blessed day.
You also, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
Bye, man.
Thank you.